summer in the world than is walking. And today, he's talking to you. I'm Laura, and this is Walk and Talk with Dan Watkins.
What's up, everybody? I'm in American Fork. Just finished at my favorite ice cream place, Cold Stone. And after just doing 2 errands, something really stuck out to me. I was talking to my daughter a little bit about how important it is that you treat your customers like they're your friends. And that if you do that, and that alone, they'll choose to go back to you even if the price is more, because they know that they're respected, they're valued, and that you actually care what they think. And so I was thinking a lot about that. And just too many businesses, they go into a business relationship. Salespeople will do this. They'll go in, I just got to get the deal. And they work so hard. They follow a sales process. They do their best. And then they don't win. They work their tail off as a customer success person to accomplish the goal, the revenue goal, the renewal goal, or something like that, instead of what's the right thing for this customer. And I want to go give people a few different ways as to how I've applied this throughout my life. And first, actually, I'm going to tell a story because I think Cold Stone and O'Reilly, those are the 2 errands I ran. They just did an incredible job tonight. So I go to O'Reilly over any other automotive store. And the reason why is every single time they greet me with kindness. Every single time they're going to give me advice because you guys that know me, I'm not an automotive guy. I don't know how to fix a car. I don't know the right parts. But I know that if I go to O'Reilly, they're going to tell me how to go in and do it. And they're going to care about doing it. In fact, the other day I was so confident. I went there and my son, he has a Hyundai Genesis and he's 17 or almost 17. I was like, Ethan, just go in there, tell them the problem. Here's my card. And because I was on a call and I was like, I guarantee you they're going to take care of you. And before you know it, they were outside helping him detach his front headlight and put in the new one. No extra charge, just because that's how they care. And so anyway, so that tonight at O'Reilly, they helped me pick the right wiper blades. He's like, look, I'm not a good sales guy. These are the most expensive ones. Those aren't the right ones for in this case, my Expedition. These are the right ones. They're less expensive. And that's what I'd go with. And he's like, I'm not trying to get a sale. I'm trying to just do what I would do. I go over to Cold Stone. And I'm there, and the guy's like, I'm getting older. I'm in my 40s now. And the guy working on the counter, he's like, do you go to Vasa? Vasa's the gym that me and my family go to. And I was like, I do. And he's like, the one in Lehigh? He's like, that's where I go. And I was like, you look like that. He gave a nice compliment. And anyway, so I'm going through the line. It's my daddy-daughter date. And Jules is out. We're running errands together. She's getting ice cream. She's got her ice cream right next to me. And he's like, you know what? This one's on the house. And I just left there thinking, every one of us, if we want our businesses to thrive where AI is taking over a lot of the operational stuff, a lot of the administrative stuff, how much you actually give a damn, how much you actually care, and that you treat them as you would want to be treated is going to differentiate us. I'm going to give you a few examples of these. So these are early days for Qualtrics, about, it's probably like 5 years in. And so it's about 2012. And I was trying to win a deal with one of the largest tech companies in the world. And I'm talking to the global head of customer support. We were not the safe option because we hadn't proven that we could do it in huge tech companies. But I sat her down. Her name's Mariana. And I said, Mariana, here's what I can offer you that nobody else is going to offer and actually mean. I will not stop until you succeed. If you buy from me, I promise you, I will not stop until you win. And for her, that was showing enough success that she could even go elevate to move from senior director to vice president within that company. She did it. She bought. The next year we celebrated at our event, and she talked about how she got a massive amount of funding for her business because of how much Qualtrics was there for her. And every step of the way I watched. Another client, one of the largest catalog companies in the world. Believe it or not, there's still a ton bought through catalogs. And he's like, Dan, I can't afford your $25,000 license. It's a brand new department. It's a whole new concept. Could you give it to me for $5,000? And he wasn't trying to negotiate. He wasn't beating me down on price. He was telling me the truth, and I could tell. And I was like, you know what? Here's the deal. Let's do it for $5,000. I want you to go do this project that you would otherwise need to outsource for 50 grand. Nail it in this project. And let's talk again in a month. And I want you to go use that as a case to then go upgrade, because you saved the company 50 grand. You should now go upgrade. He upgraded every single quarter for 3 years straight and ended up being nearly $250,000 deal. And if you don't go bet on people and have their back, why should they buy from you? Other people in today's world are already going to build good enough technology. But if you differentiate by caring, you'll win the day.
Have you ever had a customer relationship that changed the outcome of a deal? Drop a comment and tell us your story. And if there's a topic you want us to cover in the future, there's a link in the description to suggest it. This podcast is brought to you by Databased, your partner in building revenue teams that actually perform.